Hey there, this is American Mutt, new YouTubers. Give me a little slack. I'm amateur, but I don't do this for money. I do it because I hate slavery. Now, I get really emotional because I see it in my head all the time. But there's a show called The Young Turks here on YouTube. Now, I bust Young Turks' balls all the time because they say things that are for the Democrats, and they tell people to go Democrat. I tell people go independent. So I'm going to go after them on certain things and when they say certain dumb things. But I do appreciate them. They are a good show. Out of the Democrats out there, the Young Turks will actually tell you more of the truth. So I'll give them credit. And I like Anna. I actually did a video on TikTok inviting Anna Caspian and I can't forget or remember her name right now, and I'm sorry. The lady had just left Daily Wire to come to the Independent Party. Candace Owen, because I have respect for both the women, maybe not all their opinions, but they are smart women, and we would appreciate your help. But I actually also asked the Young Turks to come to the Independent Party because a lot of their beliefs and the independents go together. See, us independents, we ride the middle. We're Second Amendmenters, but we also want to save the planet. We believe in equal rights for all. We don't believe one group or another gets special treatment, nor should they, unless you are physically or mentally handicapped. Then we have no problem. We will give you a hand. We believe in help. That's what our goal is in the Independent Party. We want to change and fix the insanity Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican. When you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same results. And Joe Biden has been a Democrat for over 50 years. And he's been a political one for at least 50 years. So, we, in the independents, we like Kennedy. His uncle, John, friend of Martin Luther King. Bobby, unfortunately his mouth got him, well, the same thing got his brother. But they both, in an independent's eyes, are linked with civil rights. And if Bobby wins, or Robert, we will hold them accountable, because us independents, we love all humanity, but we're assholes. We are straight out dickheads because you're hurting humanity. So if Robert doesn't do what we want, we're not going to hesitate like you Democrats. And Young Turks don't. I've heard Young Turks bash on Democrats. So I'm not talking about Young Turks, but there are some Democrat programs that literally kiss the ring. Now, the whole point of the Young Turks that I'm bringing up is they did expose Matt Gaetz for sleazy behavior with women. That was their video. Go check it out. I am a subscriber. Go subscribe to the Young Turks. Like I said, they are intelligent, but they do say stupid stuff. But they out of all the Democrats, they are the best at least pointing out both sides. That's why I invite them to the independents, because that's us. We'll point out both sides. The irony of saying my body, my right, but then saying you should get a shot. I mean, now, certain independents are more pro-life. I'm one of them. But we also don't believe in taking it away. That's you voters. That's your vote. That's your opinion. You do it. It shouldn't be up to the politician. The politician should just be there to say, yes, what do you want done? That's what a politician's supposed to do. Not, yes, how much can I take out of this pocket, this pocket? Well, it's not the Americans, it's some company's pocket. The independents will also vow to get rid of super PACs. You know, a business is not a living creature and should not have the right to donate to any, including my own. Super PACs are just payment plans to whatever politician they want in. Republican, Democrat. Republican, Democrat. And one thing our party will push our candidate is you will get rid of the lobbyists. If we, the people, are not allowed to stand in front of our Congress, nor are paid shills from these companies, you're giving them the right to stand there or talk to you, but we, the people, do not. Now, I do believe, now some of this stuff I do need to contact or get a hold of Robert, because I don't think you'll have a problem with some of the ideas from the independent party. You want to win, Robert. One of the things I do believe that the independent party should talk about or put into play in the conversation is that when a U.S. law is put in front of the Congress, in layman terms for people that do not understand law, reading law is harder than reading tax forms, okay? And a lot of people cannot do it, and that's what they know. But we have lawyers like Steve Leto on YouTube, civil rights attorney, also here on YouTube. I do recommend certain lawyers. I really like them. They're good lawyers. Go check them out. Watch them. They both talk about good stuff. There's other lawyers that are on YouTube that I do appreciate, but I can't think of their names right now. But lawyers like that to tell the people what the law actually says. And that's the problem. These politicians will pass laws. They don't even read them. Back in the day, I read part of Obamacare, and it almost made my brain explode. And it was horrible what they were literally doing to people with the legal system, and most people didn't even know it, including the politicians that signed it. No one would have signed that if they'd have read it. But unfortunately, America is not informed. And I do believe Robert would put in a system like an American Idol system where on YouTube or one of the platforms or all the platforms, they say what the law is. Do you vote yes or no? A true democracy. That the people's vote will literally show up on a board like a Family Feud board. California says yes on this, says no on that. Pennsylvania, yes on this, no, and so on. And then every American would truly have a voice. And that's what democracy is about, right? And this is things I need to run by Robert. And I do believe Robert would like it. And all you have to do is scan your ID. And that part I don't like. I really don't. I read George Orwell in 1984, okay? I'm that mentality of a person. But that allows me to see things that could be turned evil really quick. And I'm really not into evil. I hate slavery. If I could figure out a way to get rid of the dollar, keep people happy, it would end slavery. But unfortunately, us humans worship money. I don't. I'm poor. Well, poor financially, not mentally. To me, I tell everybody, if you want a true nest egg, it's not financial. It's in your head. Know how to build, know how to think, know how to be free. And don't ever get hooked to a personality or a party. Us independents ride the middle. We'll agree with Democrats on some things and disagree on others. But we'll agree with Republicans on some things and disagree with others. But we always agree with the humans. And we always know that the party is only as strong as every last American that makes it great. But back to what the Young Turks said about Matt Gaetz being held accountable for what he did. I totally agree. Now, Young Turks, because I hold people against their words so often, and I'm so good at it. Joe Biden and the Democrats push the EVs. I tell you what, I'll get off the EV kick some. If you use recycled metal, no more digging it from the ground, recycle it. Okay, Democrats say recycle. Recycle it. See, us in the independents, some of us want to turn regular water into fuel so that people have free fuel. I said earlier in the video, I am a Nikola Tesla fan. If I can give free things to the public like fuel, I would be honoring the great man Nikola Tesla, who gave you electricity. But can we hold accountable politicians that push EVs knowing that their battery components come from slavery? Yes or no? Can we punish politicians or businesses that use slave labor to assemble or build in any way their cars? Yes or no? Because as bad as Matt Gaetz is, any country that has given money to support slavery is much worse. Now, I'm not saying not go get Matt Gaetz. If he broke the law, then he has the right to stand in front of a judge and be found guilty or not guilty. Same with Trump. I don't like Trump, but until he's found guilty or not guilty, I will not say for sure he committed the crimes. See, America has this weird rule where you're allegedly innocent until proven guilty. Now, a lot of Democrats automatically said Trump's guilty. Now, what happened in New York? Yes. He was found guilty of it. I don't have a problem with that. And New York citizens should get the money, but they won't. The politicians will get it, and they'll give it to some billionaire program to put solar panels on the roof or something. Who knows? They won't give it to the people or give it to the poor or open homeless shelters or Habitat for Humanity and rebuild parts of the city that are falling apart, which would make sense to use the money from Trump to do that. That would be a good, what alleged Democrat thing should be. But they won't. And the almost guarantee the politicians are already dividing up Trump's money and saying, well, we'll give it to this EV company, we'll give it to this investment firm. That way we can make more profit. So, Young Turks, back to the original point. You said Matt Gaetz should be held accountable. Can we hold every politician that pushes EVs accountable for the children in Congo who are sold into slavery to get your cobalt for your precious EVs? Yes or no? Are all, and I know I'm changing, even though I'm a constitutionalist, the only thing I do not like is this word being in there. So I'm changing it. I'm sorry for constitutionalists. I don't mean it to be rude. It should have been a different word. All humans are created equal. Is that not true in Congo? Is that not true in China? Is that not true in India, Russia? I do not dislike any of the people of these countries. I dislike their system, their government. I believe that all humans are equal. No matter gender, no matter race, you're a human. The outside's just a skin suit. It's what you carry inside that makes you true. Be safe, be strong, and subscribe to Young Turks. I may not agree with them all the time, but I do agree with them some, and they may show me something I'm missing, something I don't see. And I always appreciate being taught. Like the Buddha said, you're always a teacher, or you can only become a teacher when you understand that you're always a student. And even a teacher out to teach people needs to always keep learning and being a good student. Be safe, be kind. Come join us in the independence. Don't bring hate. We don't do hate. That's against humanity. You're never alone.